Oh, yeah!
This is Liberty Prime with Base Builders, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Now we are just about to pick a new park to move on to. But first, let's take a quick look at our options. Okay, we have a sure thing. That is, let's see, this idyllic beach is buried in troubled waters. The previous owner tried everything to keep the park afloat, but eventually got flooded with debt. Luckily, Brad has a vision for how to turn the tides and get this park sailing again. And that vision involves making a real splash with the water rides. Time to dive right in. Or we could go with Parks and Restoration. The Foundation have discovered 4 ancient coasters amongst the remains of a crumbling monument. Boy, that's hard to say. And they need your help restoring them. By attracting guests and completing the coasters, you'll unearth the park's potential and give the Planconian people a groundbreaking trip back to the time of their ancestors. Or we could go with Just the Thicket. Create a tremendous experience for your guests by expanding and populating your park with lush scenery. Harness the power of the sun and show everyone that ecological sustainability can energize more than just the rides. A verdant abundance of nature awaits. Or we can go with Summit Awesome. 2 unconnected peaks might not seem like a wise location for a park, because it isn't. But Hank is certain that this place is prime real estate. Maybe it's the amazing views, potential for thrilling coasters, or even the rush of a steep challenge. Unfortunately, it's probably just the free pen the agent gave him. Either way, put your engineering ingenuity to the test and make these mountain peaks a holiday spot. Alright, well, I'm still undecided. I was thinking about this between now and the previous video, but I don't really know where I want to go. I don't necessarily want to do them in order, but that might be the way to go. Let's see. I mean, water rides sounds like fun. This could be interesting, but it's too mythology-ish for me. I'm in the mood to do some Viking stuff. Just to think it could be a lot of fun, and it looks like I would have kind of free reign with what theme I went with. And Summit Awesome, well, honestly, I think I want to put that one off a little while. This is probably the best venue for my desire to do Viking stuff, so I think I might just go ahead and go in order, at least for this one. So let's get started.
Hey! Check out this beach! Amazing, right? Great sun, smooth waves, and, more importantly, all ours. The previous owner was a bit in over their head, just a teensy bit, so this park didn't work out for them. I have an idea though. I think we pack this place with guests and make a splash for coast to coast with water rides. Something new and exciting that people will come from all over to try.
My, oh my. I can picture it now. You're onto something here, my boy.
Alright. Wilbur Tan has worked more than 4 hours without a break. Okay, good to know. Man, there's a whole lot going on here. I'm going to pause for a second. See if we can figure out what all is actually going on. Okay, let's see. Need a whole... Well, I get to hire quite a few more staff members, I do believe. Unsafe, poor condition, unusable. So, let's see. I'm not going to dismiss these. What I am going to do is go ahead and hire some staff real quick. Looks like we could use some more mechanics and some janitors, and my goodness, there's a whole lot of stuff popping up here. Whole lot of worked 4 hours without a break. So I think these are probably all ride attendants. Can't really tell that easily. Let's see, let's just go for one. They're just barely content. I can't really tell which you is. Let's see. Is there anything in here that will tell me what kind of an employee you are? Maybe so, maybe no. Well, this job is nice. Okay, he's a mechanic. Let's see what else we have that we need more of. You are a vendor. Okay, so let's get some more vendors, more mechanics. More vendor. ride attendant. I probably just need a little bit more of everything, it sounds like. Haven't needed more janitors yet. I think we checked you, well, I don't know. Can't hurt to check again. Yeah, ride attendant, Wolverton, Leonard Miller, was a ride attendant, Ken Sadler, mechanic. Yeah, I haven't seen a single janitor yet. Vendor. Let's see. They're all just barely content. I'm still going to get at least 1 or 2 more janitors, just because I can. I should probably check how much money I've got here. 50,594.82. Okay, that's not bad at all. Alright, I think that I have seen all of these. So I'm going to build and open 1 more guest services facility, apparently. Alright, well, I'll get to that soon enough, but for now, let's just hire a whole bunch of staff. Okay, not going to go with that at the moment. We need, well, I am going to go ahead and do at least 1 of these guys. Maybe 2. Why can't I put you there? Can I put you there? Looks like road to meet. Okay, let's do this so that I can see where I'm actually plonking you. Okay. Yes, return to browser. We have, oh, I did that too fast. I can't tell who I just picked. Lifeguard. Well, guess we don't need you yet, but we probably will eventually. But let's go ahead and do some mechanics here. I should get a good feel for where everything is in this park someday. I don't see why I can't put you there. Well, fine. Okay, we need plenty more ride attendants and plenty more vendors. And y'all are all just going to be right here because this is where I can, easily do it. So you're going to have to live with that. We needed more vendors. And I would like to start getting complaints about you not having anything to do for a while. Okay, American Arrow is incomplete. The pool does not have enough lifeguard coverage. Okay, so I guess I do need another lifeguard. Let me see that pool. Okay. No guest services with pool passes close enough to one of your pools. I don't really know what that means yet, so I might just not worry about that quite yet. I guess this is the pool in question, though. Alright, let's... Okay, yes. Give me the browser again, thank you. I was going to do a lifeguard or 2 after all. Let's see, you get to be a lifeguard, and might as well do 2. Okay, build and open 1 more guest services facility. You know what, before I do that, well, first of all, let's get out of this thing, and then get out of this thing for a second. I want to just generally see what the park looks like and what all we've got to work with. Where's that thing where I can find out what I can buy? Oh, well, this, I do need to look at this soon, but yeah, park expansion, that should give me a good feel for what we've got and what we can get. And this doesn't cost as much as I would have guessed. This is going to be my first time buying land. Can buy this for 6,000. 6,000. Okay, I own a decent amount apparently, and we can expand. Okay, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. Let's keep trying. Okay, this is what well, I'm trying to get you. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I can buy the ocean. I wonder what I can do with the ocean. I mean, I could get just a little bit of beach right here, but this implies that I could actually do quite a bit with this ocean, so that's good to know. Don't think it's necessarily something I need to know right now. And apparently as I get further out, it gets more expensive because $15,000 for this beachfront, ooh, that's a little bit steep. Don't think I want to do that yet. And apparently I have not got ownership of this part, even though it's built up. That's interesting. I wonder what all is over there. Looks kind of like residences, or maybe this is a hotel. These also look hotel-ish. Okay. Well, interesting. And it makes sense. I would certainly want to have, places for my guests to stay. So I should probably keep that in mind when I'm building roads or something like that. I wonder if I can connect a road even though it's not on my property. Alright, well now I'm going to get out of this because I want to look at the stuff that I do own a little bit more closely here. And figure out, for one thing, where I can put various things that are requested of me, like the build and open one more guest services facility. Ooh, and I can do exciting things like change the terrain now. I am excited. Alright, now I think that this I own, and I'm hoping that this I own. I guess I do need to go check that again real quick. Okay, this I do not yet own. And I was planning to build some of that guest stuff right there. But I do, let's see. Yeah, okay, I guess this is still these are hotels or whatever portion of the property that I cannot purchase. Now where do I want to go ahead and open up for development? Because I think that maybe I do need to actually buy something kind of early on. Well, there's room for a little bit of something right here. Let's figure out where on earth we could put this expansion that they're asking for. Okay, a good bit of open land there. And I will probably be buying one of these two close ones next. Especially since they're, cheap. I like cheap. Don't know which one of the two I would prefer, but I don't really think it matters overly much. I kind of like the fact that this has got a little bit more non-beachfront property on it, actually. But, ooh, I would love to have access to this, so this ocean thing might be a little bit more worth buying than I thought it would be. So we could probably do something fun with this little area here. And it's got a nice bridge there. I guess that's the borderline. Yeah, I want to put something up there. I haven't got the foggiest clue what yet. I think a lot of this episode is just going to be me checking stuff out, if I'm honest. But I do want to get some building done. Alright, here's some nice, potentially open land, although it looks like we would have to do some terrain. Ooh, look at that nice little tunnel there. And darn it, it's really handy to me to be able to see where the borderline is, but it also is kind of obscuring my view of things. I want to get a good clear shot of that tunnel. So maybe I could put some sort of ride through there. That would be fun. This coaster is certainly making use of the terrain. I dig that. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that looks like fun. I would enjoy that if I were a guest of this service. Alright, well, I could probably just go ahead and put in this expansion that they want somewhere right around here, because I think I'm probably going to buy over here first. Let me take one more quick look over here, though. This does have some good possibilities, too, and I love this little hammerhead shark rising up out of the side of the, well, whatever that is. I guess I don't know what to call that, an outcropping of some sort. That's kind of cool. It's a little bit, it's a little bit tacky, but it's a cool tacky. Ooh, I wonder if I can somehow make use of that. That looks like it could be used to great effect. I will probably also have to buy the ocean to do that part. Okay, so I might, go with the cheap ones first, but that ocean is going to be right after them. Might even be after my first purchase of whichever. I don't really like all this sand over here, but there's a whole lot of sand on the other one too. Maybe I can do some terrain sculpting to make it less sandy. That'll be an interesting thing to find out. Okay, this is probably going to need a whole lot of... Woo! Oh, no, that's cool. Ah, I like that. Oh, that's great. Anyway, what I was saying is this might need a little bit more terrain sculpting than I'm ready to start off with. So I don't know if I want to do that quite yet, but let's see. Even though I don't really want to start with that, I do, ooh boy. I want to start off with expanding, or, doing that expansion. And this is all already built up. So I might go ahead and, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this. Let's see. Because, I've got 50,000 and I really hate to start this off by, spending a big old chunk of money. But then again, a lot of those rides are much more expensive than 6,000. So I would probably be starting off by spending a whole bunch of, a big chunk of money anyway. All right, let's go for it. Now this is owned, and we can be done with that for the moment. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this because I'm still paused unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm still paused, so this doesn't really matter. Let's take another look at swimming pool 203. Yeah, I think we've only got the one pool at the moment. I think what was making it unsafe was that it needed new lifeguards. Oh, okay, we need a lifeguard chair. Gotcha. Let's see. Oh, Alright, we can have pretty decent coverage if we... Oh, well, let's see if I can... Wait, how do I rotate again? There we go. Let's see. You can just put one at either end. And one more. Yes, that's about what I was thinking of. Just, feel free to overlap just a little bit here. Well, just a whole lot over here. Okay. Yeah, we've definitely got enough protection there now. I'm hitting X. Please allow me to, hit X. Escape was what actually did it. Alright, so we've dealt with this one. Let's dismiss that. Toilet cubicles is unusable. Let's call for a... Okay, it's not... It's blanked out. I'm not sure why it won't let me do that. Maybe because I am paused, but... Maybe maybe the request has already been placed. Let's go over to these power generators, which are being complained about. Certainly looks like it needs some help. And let's go ahead and get some of these newly hired mechanics going. Okay. Already requested. Well, we're just gonna make sure. Already requested. Already requested. Okay. So it's not seeming like it wants me to do anything. Let me make sure that I have clicked this pointlessly several times. Okay, yeah, I don't really know what to do with you. I'm gonna delete all the rest of these. Maybe I just paused it quickly enough that it sort of froze it in the wrong spot. So I'll leave that one. Let's build and open one more guest services facility finally. Especially now that we've got that extra land. Let's see, facilities. Guest services. that's probably not a staff facilities. It's probably one of these. And I don't think that we've got any themes for this. I guess I would have to... Well, let me see if I can figure out what theme this is. I think there was a resort theme. Let's see about creating custom here. And no, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do... Okay, yeah, services is... there... No, darn it. Oh, this happens every time. Where are those shells? Let's get over to scenery. I think that that's where it was. Building. Let's go for themes. Is there a theme? Okay, scenery theme. Resort and or nature sounds good. Aquatic. Let's see if we can find anything of interest in this little selection. I want to see all of them. Mostly I just want shop shells though. Oh, yeah, all of them is too many. Let's see if we can narrow it down. Don't need a roof, don't need arches. I want the whole building. Yeah, I guess I am looking in the wrong spot. Let's see. I'm just gonna scroll down and see what all there is to see. Every single time I cannot find these shop shells. Drives me just a little bit nuts. I mean, apparently I could just build one from scratch, which I might start doing that sometime. That does kind of sound like fun. But boy, there's a whole lot of options to sort through. Let's just keep on scrolling. Anyway, I'm clearly looking in the wrong spot, so let's go back from this. I guess I don't want to create. Maybe I do. What should I be looking for here? Every single time, I swear. Okay, well this is showing me something different than I saw before, so let's... Oh, okay, yeah, that's because it went back to all. Buildings, I'll just start scrolling down. Okay, well, yeah, now all of a sudden I'm seeing more what I was expecting to see, so... Yeah, maybe I'm being dumb in some fashion. Okay, aquatic theme. Let me get a better look at you. That's not necessarily a better look at you. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be kind of submarine-y. That's really not what I'm looking for. And I should be open to the whole, let's see. I had already forgotten that I wanted to be all Viking with some of these. Don't have to be Viking with all of them. Don't think I really like the aquatic theme, though. Unless this is also an aquatic. No, I'm trying to select this one. Alright, yeah, this is also aquatic, and that's at least matching what I'm seeing there. I'm not sure that... I'm going to have to figure out how to change the color of the walls if I want it to truly match that, but... Let's move out just a little bit so that I can see a little bit better and see this around a little bit. Yeah, okay, I see a point to having it aquatically themed. I don't think I want the walls to match the roof and the porches. Well, boy, the porch awnings don't match the roof, don't match the walls perfectly. And of course it must be perfect for me. I mean, what else could you do? But, now that I'm looking at this pier, I can see putting one of these on here. I might toy around with that idea in just a second. Actually, I might just go ahead and plonk this one right on down. Let's see, just for a little bit longer, if there's anything else I want to go with. I like the shop 2 theme. Let me see if searching for that will work. Well, just plain old shop is actually doing kind of what I wanted. Alright, I'm still going to have, a Viking sector, but at the moment I'm thinking that maybe I should go with some of this aquatic shop 2 theme. And I don't know that we need 2 shops for the guest services facility, because it's only asking for one, but yeah, I don't really see the harm in having two at the same time, so nope. What I want to do is, plonk this down. I don't, oh yeah, because I'm still searching. Let's stop searching. There we go. All right, now can I Z you around just a little bit? Ooh. I am being dumb in some form or fashion. Okay, now we're getting there. Oh, I didn't mean to actually apply that yet, but okay. Well, let's just move it, because that's not quite where I meant to plonk it. I meant to plonk it much closer to this, whatever it is, this logo-y thing here. And, that looks like a pretty roomy thing. Let me double check and make sure that there's nothing I need to worry about on the back. No, I'm guessing that's just sort of, there's a lot of space back there for the staff to be getting on with, to, have their breaks or whatever. Okay. Anyway, I was going to move this, wasn't I? All right, let's do that part. Gonna move this over to about here. So allow me to move you to about there. Alright. Not the most attractive clutter on the side there. I mean, it's thematic, just, not particularly appealing. Now, do I need to leave a little walkway behind? I guess I do, just to make room for this little extra bit of decoration. That actually worked out just about perfect, didn't it? So I will leave that as is. And now I would love to play around with coloring these walls. Let's see if I can do that. I want to edit this building. And can I select more than one piece at the same time? Well, using control isn't doing the trick. Let's see what options I have here. I don't want to do any of these yet. I might want to use the helps thing. Okay, let's see. I don't want to have to just go through and do every single one of these at the same time. Let's see if I does anything for me. Alright, it looks like maybe it will. Now maybe I can use control. No, I still can't. Well, okay, let's do this. It's not letting me select this back piece. Maybe I should get out of this and... No, I'm not trying to subtract it. I'm trying to add it. Oh, if I hit control, that turns it to that. So, alright, there we go. Finally. I just had to click this and then not click anything else. So let's go ahead through and select all these walls. This might take a little while. Oh, okay, yeah. I was trying to figure out what just happened, but I just, selected more than I had realized by doing that. Alright, let's keep on going around, slow but sure. Be selected, be selected, selected. And tedium are us. I think these back ones are the last ones. Now get up where I can see you. Okay. Ah, stop that. Camera. Camera is my arch nemesis in this thing. Ooh, that was kind of fun. And now I can't get out of it. Where on earth did I wind up here? Oh, good grief, this camera. I can see my goal. I can't really see my mouse. There we go. Good grief, let's go ahead and confirm this. Why are there two different identical colors here, or almost identical? No, they're identical. I wonder what would happen if I were to select two different colors. And now I can't really compare it to the colors of that other building. Well, let's just be a little bit different. How about some dark salmon? I'm curious what that'll look like. And I can't zoom out. Oh goodness. Well, I guess let's confirm it. We can always come back and change it later. And did I fail to select these last two? I guess I must have. Oh well, I'll just have to remember what colors I picked. I'm zooming out as best I can there. Well, I hate that with the top roof color. I do kind of hate it with this color. Or, well, it's not the worst in the world, but I'm just not crazy about it. And I need to remember the part where I actually, add in some shops there. But I'm not going to bother yet. Okay, let's, confirm or whatever. I am not really done, but I'm ready to start anew and try to select these back ones here. Well, I clicked on something. Okay, apparently that. And see, I think I have to hit I again. Okay, I would like to do this and this. Confirmed. And don't really know why there's a 2-slot thing. Oh, okay, yes, I take that back. I do. Okay, I'm going to confirm that color, and I'm going to put maybe some nice dark brown as the second one, although dark brown is really not much of an option here. Let's see what this looks like. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. Yeah, that was silly of me. Oh man, I'm going to have to go through and select all those other ones again, aren't I? Okay. Here we go. So much fun. I can tell from here, though, that brown is a little bit more yellowish in effect than I was hoping it would be. So maybe I'll select one of the dark reds. Okay, we got the back selected, including both the top and the bottom. So yay me. Keep on going. Once again, this could take a while. I think that's the entire front selected. Let's check about the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to add this side. And I think we're done selecting. Okay, confirm. And now I'm going to try, well, we could try dark red or possibly, let's see, rosewood. I would expect this column to be a little bit more orangey, but it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see what it looks like with this. And I can maybe see it a little bit better here. I'm going to keep stuff selected as I scroll in a bit. Just going to compare here for a little while. I could just actually, choose the dark brown that I'm after. Let's see, RGB. Then I'm going to have to give me a second while I math. Let's see what that looks like. If make it so. No, why did you do that? Why did you take off what I just put in? I want it to be dark brown. Now I've already forgotten what I put in there. 22. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Do want it to be a little bit higher than 22. Because I want it to be brownish. Let's see. Yeah, that's about what I was aiming for. Let me take another look at it. Yeah, might make it just a touch darker. Yeah, let's tone that down a little bit more. Because I like the idea of it being kind of obvious that something is going on. Let's see. So I will put this at 22, but I'm going to put this down at like 4. Okay, let's see how that looks. It is a little bit darker. Alright, I think I can go for that. Not actually done, but I'm done with this selection swath. Well, let me look at it from a little bit further. Alright, I'm reasonably happy with that. I think I'm going to tone down the bluishness of these two, because I do actually like the color of the roof pretty well. It goes alright with the aged out salmon-y color. It's more like aged out coral to me. Okay, I'm going to call that done, but I'm not actually done. It's more that that's the best way I know how to get back to, editing the other parts. Let's see. So editing building, I am going to do some more selecting. Hitting I again. Okay, that. Plus that. And I wonder if I can edit this at the same time. Let's find out. I'm also... Well, I was about to say I was going to add these to it, but okay, this is about the color I want. I like that color. Let me get this... I'm trying to get you to where I can see the bottom. It's remarkably hard because, when I use the right mouse button, I can't pull it up any further than I already am. I'm just trying to figure out what else I want to be not quite that blue. Alright, well, let's change these, perhaps. And you know what? I would like this to match it as well. There's probably one on the other side. Let's find out. There is. Alright. That's a decent start. Oh, I want this to be less blue as well, but I think I'm going to make this a lighter version of this. So let's go ahead and confirm this selection for the moment, and let's spin stuff around. Oh my, we got a whole lot of slots, but duck blue, cool. Well, I want this to be more greenish, so again we're going with the RGB scheme, which means we're just gonna, well, we could just up the 4F part. Oh, and this is gonna be, well, if I get this greenish enough, then the purpley color of these two won't look too badly with the whole thing. Let's check real quick if I like any of these options. Oh, well, that's already duck blue. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. And yet, when I selected duck blue, it changed the color of it. Not enough, though. So let's just go one to the greener of duck blue. Well, no. Teal blue? Ooh, that's not what I'm after. Let's see. Let's go back to the original. Okay, cancel. Yeah, this... What I would like to do, if it weren't for the fact that I'd already spent time selecting a bunch of things, would be to select the roof and find out what color that claims to be. Let's see, what other... Alright. I'm trying to, match these colors to what I'm seeing here, so this red has probably got to do with these, whatever on earth you call those. Oh, just let me get to where I want to. And not be underground. Now I'm stuck. I want to go the other way. I can keep going backwards. Will you let me get out of the water and back up onto the thing? Can I please move somewhere that is not underwater? I mean, I thought it was very cool and all that I could go underwater. Let me out. This is becoming a theme with the various games that I play. I get trapped somewhere and cannot figure out how on earth I'm supposed to get out. Okay, well, alright, let me back here then. Nope, you're still not letting me out. Okay, I'm done. Now allow me to move places. How's that sound? Can I please move different places now? Thank you. Good grief. Now I'm kind of lost. Okay. So now let's go back and select all them things again. Hey. Planet Coaster 2, I love you, but you've got some serious problems with generalized navigation of cameras and movement and all them things. So, fix it somehow. Don't know how. Don't really care. Just, make it not annoy me. Let's see. We've got these two picked. And maybe I'll just do this bit by bit. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna not do that because I wanted to check what color this roof is. What's the opposite of confirming? Well, okay, let's see. Let's just subtract these two from the selection and then make this the selection. Well, make sure that I'm, looking at enough of it. All right, we have slot 1 is... Now, what color do you think you are? You think you are Hunter Green, I believe. Let's find out. No, that's not what you think you are. Okay, so this is just plain a custom color. All right, let's go back to this. I'm going to actually just copy this, and then we can add it to these roofs. Okay, now slot 2. Yeah, see, it is giving me a slot 2. That's kind of what I wanted. Slot 2 is dim gray. Let me find that. Dim gray, okay. So I can remember dim gray, and I can remember Control V. So that's what we're going to change these roofs to. That plus that. Confirm. Oh, alright, so yeah, these colors are all still selected. Dim gray. Okay, so this must be... Alright, well, let's see. I will leave the dim gray because I think this is probably the color that I need to paste. Oh, come on, let me paste you. There we go. Confirm. Oh, that only changed that. Alright, interesting. Well, it's still worth doing that too. Okay. Well, now what would happen if I were to make this that same color? Well, actually I was distracted. I was looking in the wrong spot. But I think that might match the roof a little better now. Okay. Now that does match the roof a little better now. So I think I'm going to go through this a little bit more methodically. I believe that I want this and this to be matching, but perhaps darker. Okay, we're going to start selecting things. That plus that. Conform. And well, let's just keep on pasting. We're going to paste, but then we're going to make it darker. Which, the way to make the color darker is basically just to, reduce each of these 3 sets of numbers. It's the 4-3 is one set, the 5C is one set, and the 4A is one set. So I'm just gonna, this will change the color slightly because I'm not doing it perfectly proportionally, but let's just do it the easy way. We're putting these each down by 1. So that's 334C3A. Let's conform it, and that is now theoretically darker. It's kind of hard to tell in this lighting, and it's possible that this is more the thing in question. Let's see, that's dim gray. So let's see what dark gray looks like. Okay, that's changing a different spot than I thought it would. I was kind of expecting it to be, with both this roof and this, whatever I just changed, I was mostly expecting it to be the same, be the same as these walls, where there was, one main color and then one sort of aged look color. But that's not being the case, and I'm gonna have a really hard time okay. Yeah, don't get squirrely on me, okay? Let's see. Anyway, my point is, I think this is what changed color when I changed that. Let's mess around with it, and yeah. I actually don't mind making that lighter, and I also don't mind making it some other color. Okay, what I picked before was dark salmon. We can try light salmon, just to see what we think. Oh. I think I just, accidentally selected something that I didn't mean to. I was just, trying to mouse outwards a little bit. All right, now I'm thinking this red is this, I guess, a giant bead. I'm just going to go with bead. And this yellow is likewise this bead. I don't really hate the color scheme for that. Not sure if I want the yellow to stay, but it does kind of seem like the easiest way to deal with it. So I will let that stay. Not really sure how I feel about the salmon now that I'm looking at it, though. Let's play around with a few other colors. We could go with teal blue. It's a little bit too vibrant and a little bit too blue. So, okay, these two numbers are R for red. So 45 red, 80 green, 8D blue. So I'm going to reduce the blue for sure. And I want this to be more grayish. So, okay, I'm going to up the red a little bit, reduce the blue. And I'm not going to worry about this at the moment. I'm just going for the first numbers here. So let's see. I'm going to raise this red to 5. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's actually pretty close to what I was going for. That kind of matches the roof. It's a little bit light. Okay, let's see. Well, no, I guess I actually do kind of like having it a little bit lighter. I was going for a new color, but now that I'm staring at it, I don't know what color I would pick. I might actually go for something yellowish to go with these, or possibly some dark red. So let's try that. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and copy this because I do like it. And I might use it elsewhere. Let me make sure this is copied. And soon I will actually, put shops in here, I promise. It's just so much fun to be picky and fussy with the decoration because I'm that kind of person. Anyway, so what I was going to try is just a few different colors here because I can. Let's try, sand seems thematic. This is probably a bit closer to what we're going with. It's a little bit too. Darn it, I keep forgetting that I need to not select over here. I'm going to try tan. That kind of works for me. Kind of want it to be a little bit darker, though. Okay, so, if you want to go down from a letter, you just literally go down one letter. So the E would become a D. D. And A. And 5. Should just make it all one step darker, which is about, yeah, it's not too bad. I put it even one more step darker. I actually am going for something similar to that. Yeah. All right. So let's just go with C. Now, if you're stepping down from A, it's going to be a 9. And from 5, it's going to be a 4. All right. Yeah, that's reasonably dark. And I didn't want it to be like quite as vibrant of a color as this yellow, but I think I'm good enough with that. All right. Now let's see. I want to edit just a few more things. I wonder if I can select this and make it slightly less ugly. I don't know if I actually can. But all right, we're gonna edit the building again. Gonna select this sign. Oh, I can name it. Goodness. I haven't got anything that I really want to name it, but I want to name it. That sounds like a good time. And what I wanted to do was change the color, and I was able to do that before when I had more than one thing selected. I've got nothing for this, so I'm going to go with something that I often say. That kind of makes sense for guest services. And I've got many font choices. Well, I would like it to not be upside down. How do I arrange for that? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's cool and all, but I'm not really in the market for that. And I do love to play with fonts, but I'd like the part where it goes, the right way up. Let's see what Evil Empire looks like. Oh, this is going to be as bad as trying to pick out music. I can't stop. Maybe I should just, not try to do this. Especially what with it being upside down for no reason. Okay, I'm going to not do this. Oh, well, I didn't expect that to happen when I reset it to default. It changed the color of the outside. Not necessarily to a color I was wanting. What I wanted was just to get rid of the text. There we go. Done. It didn't get rid of the text when I erased that. Let's try resetting it to default again. Nope, that didn't do anything. Well, interesting. Maybe I can just Control Z my way out of there. But I think that's just a straight up bug, or two straight up bugs. One that I can't cancel what I did. Two, that I can't erase the text. And 3, the text is upside down. So, 3 bugs, count them 3. Alrighty. Well, yeah, Control Z for me. Oh, please let me. There we go. Oh no! It won't go away now. Oops! I gotta hit Control Y, don't I? Okay, yeah, I want to get back to the correct color. Oh goodness, that's ridiculous! It's upside down. Well, I'm not really sure what to do about that, but hey y'all, maybe I can rotate it. I'm not going to bother with trying to reset it to default. Let's see if rotating it is the answer. Gotta think on our feet here, apparently. There we go. Okay, then. I still kind of want to, do that thing where I can change the color of it. But it seemed to work best when I selected 2 things at once. So let's do that. Edit building. I would now like to hit I and select more than one thing. So let's start with this and move on. Oops, wrong one. And move on to this. And now I'm going to confirm it and hope on that I can actually... Okay, there's the color selection. And I might come up with a better color for the hey y'all that I can't get rid of. Might even pick out a font. Who knows? I'd also really love it if I could change the size of the text. Anyway, as I was doing, I was going to... Oh, I wonder if I've still got this in my... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good enough color. But actually, I don't really want this to be that color. I'm not sure what color I want it to be, but I think I want it to be darker. Let's just deselect. Oh, okay, yeah, this is giving me a fresh chance at selection, so... oh man, I'm going to have to select them all bit by bit here, aren't I? I did mean to get more done today here than just building a new shop. But you know what, once you start decorating, it's kind of hard to stop sometimes, so... I will confirm that selection and I will put this right back and then do some darkening of it. Well, actually, let me try going with something that's already there. Yeah, that's not too bad. I want it to be just a little bit greener. We're gonna notch this up a little bit. Not too much. Okay, and slot 3. That's a little bit too light for my taste. Let's see. Seafoam. Alright, I'm gonna go down a step and then I'll go down one more step after that. And then I'm gonna both green and red it up. I'm not gonna I don't think I need to green it up too much. Let's try just a touch here. And I'm gonna red it up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more. And a little bit more. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna go a little bit more on the red. What I'm gonna do is subtract some blue. Put this down to like 6. That's probably gonna be a little bit too green now, but no, that's actually reasonable. Trying to figure out if I want it lighter or darker. I think I want it darker, so we're gonna keep on going down. 5, 7, 5. Yeah, one more. Looks a whole lot greener in this form than in this form. And I wonder if that's gonna sort of like when the lighting changes, that might suddenly become a lot greener. We'll find out. Yeah, I just keep wanting it darker and darker the more I look at it. Let's see. 3. Let's see. I'm gonna go with like 5, 0 here. And 3 for this. Alright, that's a little bit closer, and it is actually a little bit too green right now, so we're gonna mess with that real quick. Let's see. 3, 5, 5, 0. So let's make it 4, 5. Just going with the 5 at random. Alright, yeah, that's a little bit more what I was thinking of. It's a little bit too grayish right now, so we're going to tone down the red portion of that. Let's see. 2D. Tone it down more. 2, 7. A lot of these numbers I'm just picking out of the air, by the way. And we're going to just see what works. And now that is it's a little bit darker overall than I was going for, but you know what? It's a support. Nobody's going to really notice it. So let's pick some more stuff to mess with. I want to make these, I think, a little bit more purpley somehow. Not really sure how yet, but somehow. Let's see what darker looks like. No, that's not quite right. Bluer, no, that's not quite right either. Red violet. Ooh, it's like the 7th or 8th time, it feels like. That's a little bit, ooh. I'm just trying to rotate it right now or spin it around in some fashion. I can live with this. Can I rotate it now? Thank you. Or, rotate the camera. Yeah, that kind of works for me. I might actually be done with my editing here. All right. Now, let's try to remember how to put in a shop. Oh, wait, no, one more thing that I got to do. I'm going to change the color of these guys. I don't really like that. But it'll be fast, I promise. Well, at least I promise. Okay, confirming that. And this is what I want to change, and I didn't realize there were going to be 3 colors that I had to change. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that doesn't look like what I expected it to at all. Alright, well, we're just going to still continue to try to do this quickly. Oh, stop that. Sure enough, wish it didn't do that by default. Okay, we're going to go ahead and confirm this. And let's see if I am bothered by the rest of the colors. And let's see if I can actually get close enough to see what's other colors. I'm not really seeing it. Maybe it's somehow part of the light bulb that just doesn't really apply. And actually what I need to do is match it to this, isn't it? But you know what, it coordinates, and it's not the same style anyway, and I thought that I had picked you too. So let's see, I went with the teal blue, maybe, or maybe the duck blue. Can't remember. Oh, good grief. I'm gonna have to go on the other side and check. Now, what was it that I went with this time? I went with the teal blue. Okay. Right, let's get over to the other one. It is kind of fun to see the inside of these buildings. And yeah, this one is duck blue. It's weird to me that this is so much lighter than it is on the other side. Haven't got the foggiest clue why that would be. But you know what? I'm going to make it the same on both because I don't really trust it to stay the same when the light changes. So I'm going to be consistent. I can always come back and alter it if I absolutely hate it once the light has changed. 57th time. Probably not really. What just happened? Why did you turn that blue? What on earth? Oh, it changes the second that I hit confirm. I am bothered. Maybe I'll just go with, not matching. Alright, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to go with what exactly did I set this to. And it looks like duck blue over here. So we want them to be duck blue, even if it looks all sorts of weird. Duck blue you are. And you refuse to stay that way, but I choose to not be bothered by it. You are also duck blue. Okay, confirm we're done with this. And now what I need to do is, well, by default, I've just been moving the roof aside to get that thing in there. And as I understand it, you do have to move something aside, theoretically, in order to be able to put in a shop. I'm going to try moving this wall out. Maybe that'll do the trick. So let us move you out. Ooh, I want to just move you. Okay, yeah, that's what I had in mind. Let's go ahead and try it on both sides. Let's see, what I'm planning is to lose my train of thought. That's what I'm planning. Alright. I kinda hate that there's so much space in there and the shop itself doesn't take up very much. But anyway, we were going to add in a facility. We would like a guest facility. Yeah, or guest services. I'm glad that this has still popped up because I had completely forgotten. It's got to be one of these. Body dryer, changing room, guest services counter, guest services shop. Well, I'll do one of each. Okay, I guess this is just, sort of free floating, and this is what you put inside of a shop shell. Oh, it's so tough to actually maneuver the camera so that I can see what's going on. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get to where I can actually click. There we go. We don't necessarily need two of these side by side though, so what else should I put in this? Maybe something souvenir is all I can think of. Let's see, food shop, drink shop, utilities. No, that's not what I mean. Oh yeah, okay, gift shop. Let's see, don't need that. Just a memento. Looney Balloons. Splash Emporium. Well, boy, Splash Emporium does seem like the right kind of a thing for this place. You know what? Soon I'm going to actually unpause this menu. Imagine that. I'm trying to, tell it that I'm done. All right. This needs to be opened. But it is not opening. I guess we're just waiting for the workers. I'm not real clear on why it's not opening. Okay, it's got power, it looks like. Maybe it's just not opening because I am still paused. Let's go ahead and unpause. There we go. Well, all right. Would you look at that? Oh, wait. I need to put those walls back real quick. Sorry, I forgot all about that. I think that's proper. Yeah, okay. Let's do this on both sides. Imagine that, actually having the walls in place. Right now I'm done. Okay. Well, let's take a quick look at our guys here. Y'all are very well choreographed there. You're both making the exact same movements at the same time. And I'm hopeful it will actually get some customers here. Yeah, it looks like we might get some of those. But anyway, with all of that, I think that this is probably where we should end this first episode at this new park. But if y'all have enjoyed this, please leave a like and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can keep up with whatever we do next. See what on earth we can do with this brand new park. This has been Liberty Prime with Base Builders, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!